Welcome back, Mixologist, to Project Mixologist. I am your host, Jason Catalano, and on this channel we make mixed drinks so you can find your favorite flavor. And for today's episode, this is going to be the Hop Toad. Alright, so the Hop Toad. So the Hop Toad is a Daiquri-based cocktail. Really simple, really easy to make. It's going to be 1 ounce of light rum. It's going to be 1 ounce of apricot brandy, 1 ounce of lime juice. Shake it all about, pour it in a cocktail glass. So what I like about this particular cocktail is it's a Daiquri base, light rum, lime, no sugar, but the apricot brandy is going to give a very nice specific flavor to the Hop Toad. So for me, what I really like about this recipe though is it's super simple, easy to make, easy ingredients. Obviously these two you probably already have in the bar. Apricot brandy, super simple to go get, Total Wine, Bevmo, all of that. And so with that, let's go ahead and make it. Once again, 1 ounce, 1 ounce, 1 ounce. So first, light rum. So light rum obviously is going to be the main spirit. It's going to be the backbone. But because it's a 1-1-1, the good thing is you're not really going to taste a whole lot of it. To be honest, it's the apricot brandy does a good job. The lime kind of cuts it pretty well. Next is going to be the apricot brandy, which this is actually kind of a secret hidden favorite of mine personally. The reason why I really like apricot brandy is it's not too sweet as a brandy, but it gives a little bit of nice fruit sweetness without really kind of overwhelming a cocktail. Last but not least, we're going to get the lime. Lime's going to give the acidity. It's going to cut right through a whole ounce of this, so this is going to be a lot. Now, a lot of times you can get fresh lime, squeeze them, all that good jazz. I go to the store, I get the simple stuff. I go get the cheap stuff, and to be honest with you, as a home bartender, it's not really that big a deal. So, after we pour all of that, we're going to give it a good shake. Good. Let's flex the muscles, right? Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be straining it back into the cocktail glass. Okay. Just like this. So as you can see, nice kind of dirty kind of white. Obviously the apricot brandy kind of dirties it up a little bit, but alright, so this one is the Hop Toad. So as you can see, it's definitely kind of a nice cloudy white, very kind of like a fog. I mean, you definitely get the lime in there. Let's go ahead and give it a smell. Yeah, you definitely get the lime. It's kind of the biggest thing. A little bit of the apricot, which is nice. And yeah, lime definitely is very forward because there's not really a whole lot of the white rum balancing it out. Not too much of the apricot brandy, to be honest. I was expecting a little more of the apricot brandy. The rum, it's there. It's kind of a background, more supporting character. You don't really get a whole lot of the rum. The lime really comes through. The 1 ounce of the lime is really kind of what you're mostly getting with this. Very refreshing though. Doesn't taste really too boozy. Doesn't really need the sugar in my opinion. I think maybe a little more of the apricot brandy, maybe even like 1.25 ounces. The apricot brandy could do this some justice. But even on its own, as you can see, one more. Yeah, the lime is really coming through really strong. If you want a little more of the apricot, go ahead and up that to even 1.5 ounces, I would say. Really like the apricot. It's not really coming through too much. Overall, I'd probably give this one 78.4. Pretty decent C+. Simple, which I like. Get good grades for that. The downside to this one though, I'd have to say kind of the positives, very, very simple, lime forward, simple cocktail. Definitely some of the negatives though is it is too lime forward. The apricot doesn't really come through too much. The light rum doesn't really come in too much. And I think it could use either a little less lime and a little more apricot. So if you wanted to, you could honestly up this to about 1.25 ounces, 0.75 ounces for the lime. And I think that might strike a little better balance. But you know, as it is, it's certainly a solid cocktail, definitely springtime. You know, when you're kind of tasting that real acidic lime, you're kind of feeling that. This could be a really, really good one in your repertoire. So with that, cheers.